Welcome back to D League Opinions. We're back, everybody. We had some life issues going on, but we are back. Dre, Static, how we feeling?
Feeling good. Another
Ah,
new day.
another day, you know what I'm saying? Wake up, wake up. It's a new day.
Another day, another dollar. I understand. So it's been a little minute since we recorded. A lot has happened. Static, what the hell happened, dog? What's something that stood out to you where you say, "What the hell
The Colts fell apart. As we knew
happened?"
they would, but the Colts fell apart.
They
What
they
happened?
magically put it together and fell apart the same season.
7-2, everything going good. Next thing you know, out the playoffs. What happened? What happened to Danny Dimes? I thought
He,
this was his rebirth.
this
Now
is
look at
what
him. Back in Cancun just like last season.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely crazy. I don't know if Danny Dimes comes back the same when he comes back next year. Probably not. I don't know. We got to see. Dre,
like I
what
said.
happened, dog?
Staying on the Colts, we got Phillip Rivers fresh off the couch. I mean, fresh off the couch. I mean, fresh out of babysitting to go at 44 years old and throw some touchdowns. I've seen 44. I just seen 44-year-old Phillip Rivers out here slinging that pig skid around, scoring touchdowns. Did they lose? Yes, but he was impressive at 44 years old than I've seen a lot of other quarterbacks put up all season. Um, then also sidebar to that, he gets another 5 years of insurance. Shout out to him. Shout out to finessing the system.
Yeah, he'll be back in 5 years. He got 22
Mhm.
kids. Yeah, no, I'll stay on the train of the Colts on what the hell happened. Sauce Gardner went 2-15 this year. He might be bad luck. They go
I,
from a losing team to a winning team and turn them into a losing team too. That's crazy, dog. They
that's
might have to
funny.
trade him. I'm sorry, he bad
Again,
luck.
Brandon, we just got there.
He just
Trade
got
him
there, but
again.
ooh,
Trade him
that
again.
boy is bad juju, dog. Jesus Christ. And then staying in the state of Indiana, Indiana University football. What the hell is going on? They're actually monsters this year, dog. Static, have you seen something like this?
No, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting none of this. Who was it? They played Ohio State. Was Hey man, it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Them niggas, Ohio State, y'all got some explaining to do.
Yeah, no, that Indiana defense is something crazy, dog. And looking at them play Alabama, they were smacking every single play. Bow, bow, bow. I said, good Lord, them niggas are out for blood right now.
Hitting like Craig
Dre,
in the 80s.
do you
Hitting
do
like
you think
Craig
they
in the
can
80s.
keep this up? If it kind of feels like a fluke at the same time. This is the second year, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
absolutely crazy. You think they could keep this up all the way to the championship?
to the Natty. I think there's probably like two other schools that could low key beat them in the Natty. It just depends on. I also got a sour taste about this loss, so just give me a second while I grieve. Um,
Got
yeah.
that ass kicked. That's what
I
happened.
mean, straight belt. I mean, straight. Mama did not tell you to get on before the street lights get on. It was not pretty the whole game. But yeah, I think they could. I just got a sleeper team that might mess around and take that W from them. So it's a little rough to say. But
Who's the sleeper team?
oh, Old Miss. I got Old Miss winning the Natty.
Yeah, no,
I
I
got
I don't have Ole Miss. Guess we transition right into this. I don't have Ole Miss because Ole Miss is losing their coaches. The ones that are following Lane Kiffin to LSU. He's already pulled them. He's like, all right, y'all had y'all fun. Let's go, including the running back coach. So that running back they got, which I can't remember his name, he cold. So you got to
Cole.
keep an eye on
So
him next year
he's
because the
going
running
first
back coach
round.
and head coaches in LSU. He might just follow. But I don't have my money on them. I actually have Don't Tell Cat. I got $100 on Indiana and I got $100 on Miami. I'm gonna make
This man,
money either
this,
way, but I
this
need
man said, "Don't tell Cat." Meanwhile, she gonna watch that episode when it drop. Talking about
Cat tomorrow morning. You got 100. What?
where did you get $100 to spend on Indiana and Miami? Yeah, you're
Boy,
cooked.
I'm gonna send her a text tomorrow morning. Good morning, baby girl. Hi. Oh Lord Jesus.
Mm.
See what had happened was I just was on the podcast and
I was
yeah,
just talking.
Miami.
I ain't got $100 nowhere.
I
Man,
swear
you
on
know I'm
mine.
playing. You know I'm playing, baby. Come on
You know,
now.
it was all jokes for the pod. It was all jokes for the
That was
pod.
Monopoly money.
That's Monopoly money. But yeah, no, I have Indiana winning against Oregon. I have Miami beating Ole Miss, and then I have Indiana beating Miami. Dre, you don't have that same thought.
No, not at all. I truthfully like for how I see this planning out. I just like the way Ole Miss handled business against Georgia. Like I really, really, really like how Ole Miss handled the business against Georgia. So that makes my like prediction a little tough. So I got Indiana beating Oregon, but I also have Ole Miss beating Miami, and that's where I got Ole Miss beating Indiana. That's where I got it at. Like
Static,
it's
you agree, Static.
I got the U.
I hear you. I hear all of you. You feel me? I hear the whole you, Michael Irvin. I hear them
Chop
all.
it up. I'm only rooting for the U right now because I need more Michael Irvin crazy youngness. That's all it is. That's all it is. I don't care about the play. I don't care about the quarterback, the storyline. Oh, he switched team. I don't care.
I'm gonna see
Give me
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin barking like a dog on the sidelines. That's what I'm going with.
No, he's been going crazy for sure. When you look at the setup of the college football playoffs, Dan Lanning has voiced his criticism of it. He thinks that the playoffs should start earlier and they should end on January 1st. And he thinks that college football should take back Saturdays. He says that they move the game so much for the NFL, but Saturdays are for college football, which I wholeheartedly agree. But I think he's right. I think that when you have this big gap in between, not that it kills momentum for the fans, but it kills momentum for the teams. And then when you have the teams that had a first round bye, they go basically a whole month without playing. And that's why between this year and last year, teams with the first round bye have a 1-7 record, with that one being Indiana. So, do y'all think that there should be some type of change up to the format?
Definitely. I agree with what he's saying. I mean, 'cause when you think about it, end of the semester, then you go home to your family for a little minute. If you do go home, you eat all that food, and then you ask to go out here and play playoff football. I'm not getting off the line as I was back in September. If they move it all up, you can keep all of your coaches at the same spot. You can keep all of your players at the same spot. No transfer portal in the middle of the bowl game. That's a better recipe for everybody because they got to somehow regulate the portal and bowl games at the same times.
Yeah,
They
and
should
it,
probably move the
and
transfer portal week, like transfer portal, like a date a couple weeks after, probably to like balance it out. I'm thinking that's probably the best case scenario going forward. If we're
yeah,
being honest, if we want to prevent that, make the dates until after the Pro Bowl games, make it just a little bit more
yeah.
serious.
And the problem is NCAA, they lifted the rule that, if you transfer, you don't have to sit out a year, and then they just completely took their hands off of it, and then they did that with what is it, the rule to pay niggas money. So I
Hmm.
mean, they created these rules, took their hands off, and now there's no governing body to any of it. Is creating this fiasco, and NCAA is kind of like, as long as we make money, we don't care. So I think it's a big issue. I don't think it gets settled anytime soon, but we'll see how it go. Um, and then moving on to the college football playoff, not the college football playoffs, the NFL playoffs. What has surprised y'all? What team has surprised y'all? I feel like y'all got the same team, but who has surprised y'all?
Them fucking Panthers. Get out! Get out! Jesus Christ. I'm glad. Caleb, when you watch this, I want my money. But still, I did not. They won the NFC South in the most NFC South way. Hey, we're gonna play this game. Oh, we lost this game. So we need the other two teams in our conference to play in order to decide who's getting in. We are not supposed to be friends in our division. Why is the Panthers rooting for the Falcons and the Bucks rooting for the Saints?
I couldn't tell
That's
you.
not
This
I
is the
couldn't tell
most
you.
NFC South way to win a division. The weirdest thing I've seen.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Dre, who's your team?
I wanted to say the Panthers at first, but I feel like that's like the easiest target there. I'm not gonna lie. Surprised that they got in throughout everything is the Chargers.
The Chargers?
Yeah, that like I've
I can
watched it.
understand that.
I seen like I watched their game, so I'm not disappointed that they got in. They were supposed to get in, but when you on your third, fourth offensive lineman, and you just praying that you just make it through another Sunday alive, it has Justin Herbert, and you just keep playing, keep praying. Usually, in their division, got Max Crosby. You got heavy hitters at the defensive lineman spot. You play on a weekly basis. Man, I'm just surprised I made it through another week and healthy. So I say the Chargers being there not because of their talent level, just because their offensive linemen struggle.
Yeah, no, and I agree. That's another team. It's them and the 49ers where you look at them and they had an injury every week where you're like, surely this is the nail in the coffin where they start to lose games and then they just kept winning. And that's a testament to Jim Harbaugh, the work that he's doing on that team. But no, I definitely agree. I think they lose their offensive coordinator this offseason. So that'll be something to watch out for, but that's a topic for later. But yeah, no, I agree. They are a surprise. I think that the surprise team for me, um, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna say surprise division, and that's the Texans and the Jaguars. Going into the going into the season, everybody had the Texans winning that division kind of easily, and then the Texans struggled at the beginning, and the Jaguars also struggled. And the Jaguars, their offense looked like they didn't really have a plan. All the players just chose their route and then they just rock with it.
Mhm.
And then they tightened up, especially with the trade for that wide receiver Jacoby Myers. They really tightened up. And now they're the 3 seed, you got the Texans 5 seed, which I feel like both of those teams are in good places where if they're if the teams that they're gonna face potentially make it to the next rounds, then I feel like they're fine. Um, yeah, and that's my surprise division. Division? Yeah, that's my surprise division.
Yeah, 'cause you chose division. You should have chose the team, but you got a
I should
scapegoat.
have
You got
chose the
scapegoat.
team, but it was the division for me. Anyway, who is y'all surprise team that y'all feel like are gonna make a deep run in the playoffs?
I wanted to troll and say Chicago so bad, but I just can't believe nothing that
The
Chicago.
fries? No.
No, I can't. Yeah, I think they might be frauds for real. I think Chicago is my frauds, but the team I'm looking at the most that I think can make a run, and I hate to say it because I don't like nothing that this franchise does. New England is going to end up seeing the Broncos. So, and it's New England.
The other frauds?
The other, listen, one of these two teams is not frauds. I think Chicago more of a fraud than New England.
Um, I don't know. We'll see. Static, who's your surprise team?
I got New England as well. They got lucky up to this point. uh, let's keep the luck going. I can't really get mad at them because everybody says they had an easy schedule. You're supposed to win on the easy schedule. We would be upset with them even more if they're losing on the easy schedule. So, and then you went in there and beat the Bills as well. So
A
I
Bills
don't.
win is literally the part that makes it better.
Yeah, I think that it's a bad sign if you're the 2 seed and people are saying you're the sleeper. Um, I feel like they just haven't faced the competition, and if they have faced the competition, they kind of wet the bed playing them. Going back to the last matchup against the Bills, they beat the Ravens. Ravens are having a down year right now. I feel like so here's how it could go. They face the Chargers, right?
Hmm.
We just
Mhm.
talked about how they're a formidable team. Then after that, they could play either the Bills or the Texans.
Didn't even
I'm
bring up.
sorry. I'm sorry. The Bills gonna be a tough fight. The Texans, hell no, they ain't making it past the Texans. So
Honestly, I think they can pack. I think they can make it past the Texans, not because of their like. I'll say their offensive line holds up very, very well for Drake May. Their schemes on offense isn't like ridiculous, but it works for the receivers that they got. Now the problem with the Texans is the quarterback is so 50-50. you don't know which CJ Stroud you're gonna get that day. And if you get the wrong CJ Stroud, you win that football game by a lot. You get the right CJ Stroud, you win for a long night. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, as well as the fact that their receivers is a little bit younger side, the core is just young. So that's why I'm scared of the Patriots getting past. I think they could get past the Texans, truthfully,
I
but then
think
that Bills game is gonna be tough. That Bills and or Jags game will be tough.
You know what? I changed my answer. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers because they wasn't supposed to be here anyway. I was supposed to be letting 9-8 jokes fly because y'all had a rookie kicker miss a field goal from however many far away.
44.
Don't
Bro,
matter. That was a line drive field goal that went
Lam-
straight to the right.
Lamar deserves better. Oh,
He
Lamar deserves
does.
so much better.
So, and
Bro,
then and then
I went.
also when you think about just who they have on that team, Mike Tomlin, most experience with the playoffs, and Rodgers, most experience as a quarterback in the playoffs. So that's a deadly combination by itself. I'm not saying I'm thinking they're gonna take it all, but it wouldn't surprise me if they win a game or two. But hey, it's Steelers football.
I went to sleep at halftime. I had to be up early in the morning. So I went to sleep halftime. We were down. I think we were down 10-3 or 10-0. I woke up this morning. I said, what the hell happened, boy? I'm like, what just happened, dog? Are we in the playoffs? Crazy. D3 don't like that, but I don't know. He a Bills fan at heart. So
He
it,
waiting for them Jags, bro. He trying to play them Jags. Yeah, he ain't worried about no damn Texan. He
he
ain't
ain't
worried
worried
about
about
that.
it. He
He ain't
watching
worried
Trevor
about
Lawrence footage.
he trying to work
He
on
watch.
Trevor Lawrence, just throwing McKinnon, make sure he mess up the game and shit. He ain't worried about He ain't
Nah,
worried
he
about that
ain't
Texan.
worried about it. But no, I think we have a shot at winning against the Texans. I feel like the Texans, I mean, they're my sleeper team in the AFC, just because they have such a formidable defense. I feel like they have the number two defense in the league. So they're my number two. If we can make something shake, which I don't know how, but if we can make something shake, I think we can get it done. It's just going to take a lot of players waking up and Tomlin, saying his Tomlinisms and getting them,
Tomlinism.
motivated.
Tomlinisms.
And he got some good ones too. He really do.
You can't eat soup with a fork. You got to use a spoon.
Gotta use a spoon.
Got to use it. You keep the main thing the main thing. I
Main
use that
thing.
all the time, but I use that all the time.
That's Jalen Hurts, but I digress.
That's not Jalen Hurts. Tomlin
Okay,
said that first.
right.
Right, whatever, nigga. Anyway,
Here we
nobody
go.
cares about
Here go the
Jalen Hurts
Pennsylvania
right
beef.
now. You
Right.
know,
Pennsylvania
you
beef.
know the people that mention Jalen Hurts, Eagles fans, and that's it. God dang, and Abbott Elementary, that's it. Nobody
Great show,
cares
by the way.
about
I'm
Jalen Hurts.
sorry
Great show,
that
by the
y'all
way.
have been
Only can
around
care
since the
about Saquon,
dinosaurs.
huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry y'all been around since the dinosaurs, so y'all can talk about Tomlin all day. But hey, it is what it is.
Y'all don't even like y'all coach. That's the thing. Y'all
They don't
despise
like
them
their
niggas.
OC.
The
It's
They
head
don't like.
coach,
They
called
don't
it's
like.
the
called
OC,
being
and the
Phila
DC.
it's called being Philadelphia. What? That's the mantra of Philadelphia. City of brotherly love. That's called irony, nigga.
That's cool.
Yeah, the
Come
Philadelphia
on now.
weirdos. Anyway, let's run through these matchups. You have the Texans and the Steelers. Dre, who you got?
Texans Steelers. Give me the Texans. I'm
Give me the
not speaking on this
Steelers.
too long.
See how you feel.
Give me.
That it. That it, you said
Give
the
me
Steelers. We got
give
a
me the
believer.
Steelers. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We got a believer.
Oh yeah. I want to see some A-Rod playoffs. Since he's in, might as well.
Oh, he not gonna shut up. He not gonna shut up at all. He might do another podcast episode. He might go on McAfee
McAfee. Yeah,
McAfee
he
show.
probably chilling with McAfee and them.
Well, next we got the Bills and the Jaguars.
Jaguars by 14.
Jaguars by 14.
Yeah,
That
I'm
it.
100% on that one.
Josh Allen, this is your chance.
Fraud watch.
If you do not win the Super Bowl this year,
Fraud watch.
you are a fraud.
Fraud watch. We should do like an animation. Put it on
But
fraud.
if you lose in this first round, you are a
Fraud.
super fraud.
Not an elite
Super
conversation.
fraud. Please
Take him out
make
of your
it
top five.
stop.
Take him out
I
of your top
have
five.
I have the Bills. Josh Allen, this is your last chance. You
I'm here
have
for the
no
narrative.
Mahomes,
No
no
Lamar.
Lamar, no Joe Burrow. Super Bowl or bust.
All the top five quarterbacks are going to solidify yourself as a top five. You got to at least get to the Super Bowl. Get to the bowl, bro. Just get there.
Just get there.
But I'm
That's
rooting
all you got
against
to do.
you. 'Cause every time I root against you, you end up winning. So I'm rooting against you. But you're on watch. Don't let Trevor Lawrence come out here, supposed to be the generational quarterback from Clemson,
Ooh.
and bust your ass. Oh,
Hey,
oh, D3 ain't
400,
gonna
four
hear
TDs, I see it.
three. Oh, D3 ain't gonna hear a lot from me that day. I'm like, Clemson this, Clemson that. We hate Clemson, but why is that Clemson boy beating on that other white boy like that? Why? Why is he?
Yeah, no, I got the Jaguars. I feel like the Jaguars they've hit their stride, especially within these last 8 to 9 weeks.
They
And I
haven't
feel
lost in
like
2 months.
the Bills kind of dragged along. If they can run the ball well, I feel like they got a chance. If they can't run the ball,
That Jags defense, boy.
it is a tough defense. The Bills have not won a game if James Cook doesn't run for over 100 yards. That's pretty telltale sign right there. So no, I have the Jags. Then we have the Chargers and the Patriots. Both of y'all
This
got
will
the
be the,
Patriots.
this will be the best game of the week.
Best game of the week.
I'm calling it. I think this might be the best game of the week.
I
No,
mean,
I like the Cinderella story. Give me the Patriots.
they're the
I,
2 seed. That's not Cinderella. They're the 2 seed. What are we
Do
talking?
you do you believe they should be the 2 seed right now? Be honest with yourself.
I feel like they had the easiest schedule. So
Believe they should be. Okay, now it's playoff football. Win or go home each week.
do I have them over the Chargers? I feel like it's going to be a close win with the Chargers. Think
like
I
I
have the
said,
Chargers?
that's gonna be
That's
game
not
of
a
the week.
Cinderella story. No, hell no. Hell
Give
no,
me
no, no.
Cinderella.
Hell no. Anyway, I got the Chargers. Um, Joe Herbert. Uh, did I say Joe?
Hmm.
Herbert.
You said Joe Herbert. You
I'm
added
tired.
thing about Joe Burrow. I get it.
Been a
Joe
long
Burrow.
day.
Listen,
But I feel like he throws 350, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a tush push for a touchdown. Um, Especially with Amarion Hampton back, he's been playing really well since he's come back. Um, I don't know. This playoffs is really going to test the Patriots. It's going to test that offensive line. I feel like they haven't seen pass rushers like that.
Mhm.
The Chargers don't have many pass rushers like that.
You don't.
That After that, if they play the Texans, mm,
Will Anderson, that boy coming.
facts. But moving
I
to the
got
other side of the bracket to the NFC, we we
whew,
have the Rams and the Panthers.
Rams by 45. Rams by 40.
You know what?
Now,
Let's just go to the game to sit and laugh. You know.
Because this is about to be the most Stafford masterclass we've about to see in quite a while.
but if you remember, the Panthers beat the Rams earlier in the season.
That's why I said what I said. Like that's why I said what I
You
said.
know, Stafford doesn't really have a good, as an Eagles fan, he doesn't have a good record of coming back. And, that would bite me in the butt. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, because you
And
know
they
when he
will
do
say
that,
that, and they
you know
gonna
what he
sleep.
do? He got a Super Bowl.
So does Jalen Hurts. Um,
Yeah.
you
So
know what? Let's
I was watching Mina Kimes talk about the Bucks and the Panthers game last week, and she said the trajectory of the Bucks season like a mountain, and the Panther season was like a Scooby Doo loop de loop line.
Because you don't
And
know, bro.
you
Whatever
don't
Dave
know
Bryce,
at all. I don't
however,
know what
however
the hell
Bryce
they're gonna
feel
come
when he
out
wakes
in.
up that morning is how the game gonna go. And if Bryce look like he want to not want to show up and play football, he gonna have to play football that day. Gerard verse and them boys over there in Los Angeles,
But yeah,
they gonna
and it's
stomp
gonna
all through that joint.
it's
Unless
go-
the Hubbards and Rico Dowdle start running through the Rams. That's the only way you could beat the Rams is that the run defense is shoddy. So if Hubbard and Dowdle got about 85 apiece, this game is gonna be a Panther game.
yeah, and Hubbard, he's gonna have to turn back the clock to last season, season before that, because he hasn't looked the same this year. I don't know if he's still fighting that injury, but he has not looked the same. And they're just gonna have to run the ball well, like you were saying, Dre. That pass rush by the Rams is so deadly. You got to take some pressure off of your quarterback. The
Hmm.
problem is them niggas can also stop the run too. So
They can.
I got
The
the
only problem,
Rams,
yeah,
but
that was the only problem.
I'm rooting for Charlotte. I'm rooting for them boys.
Listen,
Um,
something good had to happen in Charlotte, but Rams
Look,
by
hold
Rams
on.
by 40.
something good gonna happen. Next we have the Eagles and the Niners.
Oh, this man. Oh, we lost the. Thank you. We have an unbiased
Right
conversation.
when we got there.
Yeah, that's actually good. We get to have an unbiased conversation.
We'll give them some time. We'll give them some time. We have the Packers and the Bears. Feel
This
like
is
that's pretty
this is
easy.
my other sleeper game. Like of that's gonna like really like be
They're
like.
the two seed. They are.
Oh no, I don't have the again. I don't have these young niggas winning. I don't have Chicago winning. I don't have Chicago winning. I just don't have Chicago winning.
If
Um,
if the Packers still had Micah Parsons, I would say the Packers, but they don't have him, and their pass rush has not looked good the past few weeks.
it's the
So
Bears.
I got the
Oh,
Bears.
you know what? You know what? F it. We bear down. You know what? F it. It's Chicago.
It's
I'm about
Chicago, nigga.
yeah. You know what? F
It's
it.
Chicago, nigga.
Because you know what? I've been punishing 50-50 quarterbacks all year. You know what? It's Chicago because Jordan Love is the Michael Jordans of 50-50 players. You don't know what day you're gonna get from Jordan Love. He is the LeBron, he's the Tom Brady of Bryce Young's. So at this point, F it. F it. You don't know what week you're gonna get with Jordan Love. He gonna probably give you 3 touchdowns, two interceptions, and 400 yards, or he gonna just around and just look like the worst quarterback to ever touch football. But we don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, and we also don't know if he's going to be 100% healthy. We know he's going to play, but is he going to be 100%?
Bingo.
He gonna start saying ghosts.
Word.
Hopefully not. It's going to turn into an ugly game. Good Lord.
And sandwiches. Giving real cheese sandwiches.
But if the Bears can make it past, they're going to play either the Rams or the Niners, which tough matchup.
Those are
Really tough matchup.
better off just getting out in the first round, man. Get out the mud.
Yeah, just go ahead and get out of there.
Mm.
But the last game we have is the 49ers and the Eagles. Dre, who you got?
Ah. To say I'm not impressed by neither one of these guys makes me like mad that this is the first round matchup. Secondly, I need to check on Brock Purdy's health to see if he is available the whole game. Because if it is Mac Jones, I don't have the much faith that they're gonna win the game by as much as I would say. But with that being said, the Eagles will probably win by like 3.
Three.
Get the spread by 3 for sure.
Yeah, I don't know the health of Trent Williams. If he doesn't play, it could get ugly.
That's what I'm saying. Depending on like if they're what the health sheet look like later on in the week, we'll be all right.
Yeah,
But
and I was looking at it like from going back to last year, the number one wide receiver traded to the Commanders. Number two, MIA. Coach ain't even heard from him. Number
word.
three, he didn't even play last week. Starting left tackle didn't play last week. Start middle linebacker hurt.
He may come back next week.
Nah, he ain't come back next week.
You
He might
yes,
come
you
back NFC Championship game. He ain't come back next week though.
bro. Them reports look getting more and more scarier, bro.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Not this week coming up. If you talking about I'm like, you better sit your head down.
Yeah, I mean, nah, he don't need to risk it.
Yeah,
But the
exactly.
point the point is they've lost a lot. And the fact that they're 12 and what is they 12 and 5?
12-4.
Honestly,
I think
uh,
12-4, 12-5. Hold on, give me a second.
it's
Yeah,
7
12-5.
games.
5-5, bro. Dude, let me, bro.
But the fact that they're 12 and 5 is honestly really impressive. So I have the 49ers, and that's it for the league opinions.
Go Birds, dickhead. Don't even try and skip that shit. Come on now. We
Bro, this
have
is
defense to match up with the 49ers offense. We have great linebackers to go against McCaffrey and George Kittle. We have the cornerbacks to do whatever to with a little bit of wide. Juan Jennings, fuck out of here. We have the infrastructure to shut them niggas down. No Trent Williams, no problem. Them boys getting home. We
That boy sound like Stephen A.
he did sound like Stephen A.
Jesus, Jesus Christ. Do you know who our D line is?
Yeah,
He's
Nolan
gonna tell
Smith.
us.
That's the worst name on the D line. Nolan Smith, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, and Phillips. God, God damn
You
it.
know, if Jordan
God.
Davis could play more than 3 snaps in a row, he'd be dangerous.
They don't let him, and that's the problem. And that's the problem.
OVU
Uh,
fans.
my
Yeah, I
own,
saw. It
my
was one
own,
game. It was one game. He had a big sack, very big sack, third down. Took him out the game. I said, "What are we doing? Let him
the
go."
super, the superstition behind that ultimately is, I feel like they're trying to limit his snaps so that way he won't get all of his incentives. So next year, when his contract come around, they can cheat him out some money but still keep him. That's just what I think the plan is
Yeah,
because
that's not gonna happen.
they're going to pay Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
That's not
So,
going. If y'all don't pay that man what he owe, somebody will.
and you know what? That is why we had to get rid of so many people last year on our defense because we have young talent that we have to pay next year, and that might be our biggest downfall in the
But
offseason.
I mean the y'all's formula work on both sides of the ball, which is build the trenches. I mean, it's working. So I mean, if you have to trade so and so to pay him, which I don't think y'all gonna pay him Jalen Carter numbers,
Oh,
but
we're not.
And that's what he wants, bro. That's probably what he's gonna try to shoot for.
I don't think a team pays for that just because of the shape he's in. You know what I'm saying? But I think
He's
that
in phenomenal shape. What?
I okay. Um, I don't think he get Jalen Carter's
He lost
numbers.
60 pounds in the offseason. What are we talking about?
Okay, so he went from a fat fuck to less of a fat fuck.
He's a D lineman. What else are you supposed to be? That's in the D lineman. Get off the ball, be a fat fuck. Like it's right there, number two.
Okay, look at him. Look at Jalen Carter. Fat, fat fuck, less of a fat fuck. But he's a lot less of a fat fuck.
Jordan Davis had a game where he, he blocked the what is it? Blocked the field goal and then returned it for a touchdown.
He did do that.
He looked
And
tired as
then
hell
also
too.
got huh?
He looked tired as hell too.
He's 300 pounds. He's a lineman. That's a big boy.
Yeah, he's
What
300
else is he
pounds. I
supposed
don't
to
know
do?
about 300 pounds.
He
Fuck,
is three.
300
He is
pounds.
300 pounds. That boy is like 6'4", 6'5". He's 300 pounds easy.
350.
Oh, good.
Okay
Exactly.
then. Okay
Okay,
then.
okay,
350. That's a freight train moving down the street.
that's cool and all fine and dandy. All I'm saying is that's a big motherfucker with a lot of extra weight to him. Can
Either
we
way
can
you
we can we agree on that?
flip it.
How
They
much
also
how much
have
Vita Vey weigh, bro? Because Vita Vey just almost as close to Jordan.
Vita Vea is short though, in football terms.
Yeah.
He is short. He is.
All of that being said, this is one of my last chances giving Kevin Patullo hope. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
This Kevin Patullo, you are the bane of my existence. You are the reason that I don't wear my jersey anytime the Eagles game come on anymore because I feel like you're going to disappoint me.
Okay.
I feel like he has his first 15 plays scripted. Those plays go well, and then the second half comes around, and he just goes, give it to Saquon. Like, stop it. Let's call a complete game of football, and we can make it back to the Super Bowl. And that's D-League opinions.
And you heard it here first. Everybody here has the 49ers. Thank y'all for watching.
Everyone has a
Like,
voice.
Fuck the 49ers.
Subscribe.
like, comment, subscribe.
I'm
We'll
gonna put my
see
good
y'all
people watch
later.
clothes on.
Go Bears, DK.